Well, some community leaders in Goldsboro are working on a plan to try to curb teen gun violence following the death of a 13-year-old.
3 teens are in jail tonight, charged with her murder. CBS 17's Baron James is live where the shooting happened. And Baron, you spoke with the victim's family, and since we last saw you, I can see where the memorial behind you has grown a bit.
It truly is, Russ and Angela. In fact, friends and family are here now. They've been coming out throughout the day here to this memorial, very distraught, as you would imagine, trying to make any sense of what they say appears to be a senseless crime of teen-on-teen gun violence that happened just days before Christmas.
She's a bubbly young lady, always smiling.
Family and friends of Jalea Tune, nicknamed Lily, started placing flowers Monday in her memory here on Alpha Court in North Goldsboro, where police say gunfire rang out.
Saw her laying over there, Lily. I saw her laying over there under the sheet, and, you know, I was condoling the family and showing support with them. So it was kind of rough last night.
Lily's aunt identified and shared this photo of her niece, who was a 7th grader and cheerleader at Wayne Academy. Goldsboro police came here just outside the Alpha Arms apartments around 4:30 Sunday afternoon and found the 13-year-old girl suffering from a gunshot wound. Wayne County EMS pronounced her dead on the scene. Investigators arrested the 3 teen suspects on Monday, 2 16-year-old boys and a 15-year-old boy. Each is charged with first-degree murder and felony conspiracy, which under the law means police believe this was a planned act of violence, and so do the victim's family.
Man, this is real heartbreaking. My condolences to this young girl's family. My heart goes out to y'all, especially days before Christmas and trying to bring into the new year. I mean, what more can I say? You know, as Jay-Z once said in his song, when does it stop? You know, from teen on teen violence, teen on adult violence, adult on adult violence. You know, when do we finally get the picture? And you know, I don't know the identities of the 3 teens that's been charged with this murder here, but was it worth it? You know, that's all I have to ever say is it worth it? You know, I just really can't imagine, man. It's just like it's kind of hard these days, you know, to you know, bring children into this world because this world is such a cold place, man. You got teenagers who have access to, you know, firearms. They should never have access to firearms. They don't have the mental capacity to know what to do with a firearm or how to handle situations that they are in. And I'm not sure why this 13-year-old girl, you know, was out there. You know, I'm not sure if she was by herself or not. I don't have all the context to it. But I don't know why she was even in a position or a situation to where this could have happened to her. And, you know, even if she was able to be outside and stuff like that, you know, why would these teenagers take her life like that? Why do they think that they was gonna do something like this and get away with it? You know, it's just a shame, honestly, and it is senseless. It just, I can't sit and logically think of any reason why this would make sense to do.
Talking to the Goldsboro police officers, and I said I had 2 people that walked in the back of the building back there.
Who were acting suspiciously?
Right, they was acting suspicious.
Lily's aunt told CBS 17 that the child, her 14-year-old sister, and several other boys and girls were walking along here when the shooters jumped out of these woods and opened fire. Now community leaders are stepping up to try to stop the teen-on-teen gun violence.
So I want to do a mentor program for teens, girls, and a big brother, big sister program for, I think they just need more mentorship.
And what's sad is, he can have every, positive um intention with doing that mentorship. And then there's gonna be some people who still gonna oppose it. It's like I'm hoping that he's able to do exactly what he says he's gonna do and get it off the ground. I didn't know that it was that violent in Goldsboro. Um, but I can only imagine because it's really the same thing all over the nation. It's just not one isolated place where these type of things are happening. It's just happening everywhere. And man, there's so many stories out there that it's hard to even sit and do reactions to everything because it's just so many. You know, I just felt like this one was one that definitely needed um this one definitely needed some attention brought to it. Um, I know my demographic is not going to stretch down to this low of a age range. But for parents, man, guardians, anyone who has like teenagers or younger kids in their lives, if you love them and you want to see the best for them, you want to have open and honest conversations about stuff like this and let them know the dangers of the world. Let them know how cold the world is, and what can happen and the consequences behind doing certain things. And don't leave anything off the table. Put everything on the table. Like a Thanksgiving feast. Put everything on the table and just lay it out for them. Because at the end of the day, you can do these actions and not think you're gonna suffer from the consequences, but either you're gonna get caught and have to deal with it, or your conscience is gonna eat you alive. Um, it's just very sad.
And back out here live, as you mentioned, Russ, this memorial to Lily continues to grow with flowers and stuffed animals. And her aunt tells me Lily also has presents still under the Christmas tree that she'll never get to open now. Police say the teen suspects are locked up in the Pitt Juvenile Detention Center in Greenville. We're live in Goldsboro, Wayne County. Baron James, CBS 17 News.
That's just it's just very very sad. You know. Do I like covering these type of stories? I really really don't like the subject of these stories, but I like covering it because one day I want people to look back and see this is the type of stuff that really goes on into your communities. These are the type of incidents that go on in your communities. You have a 13-year-old girl who lost her life. She has presents under the Christmas tree that she'll never get to open. She has a family who has to plan a funeral around Christmas time. And you have three boys, teen boys, who also have families who have to deal with this as well. Um, it's just sad all the way around, because these boys are on a track, they're on a path to where they're going to be incarcerated all their lives. They'll never be out, they're able to be out here and be productive members of society because of this incident. It'll be hard to gain someone's trust when they run your background and see this on your background, or do a search of your name, or your record, and see that on your record. We just gotta pray for everyone, within these communities, man, and just whatever religion you believe in, no, it don't really matter what religion you believe in, at the end of the day, you all look to, some type of higher power, or whatever you believe in. Just gotta pray for everyone in these communities, no matter the race, ethnicity, demographic. It just really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, man, you are a human being. Your flesh, bone, muscle, tissue, organs, blood, water, you know. And my condolences again to her family. I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video. If you like my content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This is Justin Paul. Peace.